My favorite part of my morning AI check-in is that it replaced the anxiety I used to feel opening my laptop. And if you've ever opened your laptop in the morning and felt that immediate wave of dread before you've even had your coffee, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If that feeling is familiar, drop a hand in the comments. I spent years thinking it was just part of being ambitious. It wasn't. And I want you to know you're not alone. I'm Sabrina Prouty. I spent 30 years inside Fortune 100 healthcare companies, leading teams, driving transformation, saving organizations over $30 million by simplifying what didn't need to be complicated. And for most of those 30 years, I was also on anxiety medication, not because I was weak, not because I couldn't handle the work, but because the mental load of carrying everything, every decision, every deadline, every responsibility, with no real off switch, eventually takes a physical toll. My body was keeping score, even when I told myself I was fine. When I turned 50, something shifted. I looked at what I was doing to myself and realized that the way I was working was not sustainable. Smart, capable, accomplished, and completely exhausted in a way that a vacation couldn't fix. That was the breaking point. Not a dramatic moment, just a quiet, clear realization that something had to change. What I didn't expect was that AI would be part of what changed it. I wasn't looking for a productivity tool. I wasn't trying to optimize my morning routine. I was just desperate for something that would help me feel less like my brain was about to short circuit. And what I found was this. When I started my day by having a conversation with AI, instead of opening my inbox and immediately reacting to everyone else's priorities, everything felt different. I'd open Claude or ChatGPT and just talk. Here's what's on my mind this morning. Here's what I need to get done today. Here's the thing I've been going in circles on all week. Help me think through it. And it would with no urgency and no one else's agenda competing with mine. Just a calm, organized response that helped me see clearly before the noise of the day took over. For the first time in years, I was starting my day from a centered place instead of a reactive one. I want to be honest with you about something. I'm still working on coming off the anxiety medication. That's not a quick fix, and I'm not going to pretend it is. But what I can tell you is that the way I start my mornings now, the way I approach my work, the way I relate to the mental load of running a business is fundamentally different. And a big part of that is this simple habit, 15 minutes in the morning, just me and AI, getting clear before the day gets loud. Here's what my morning check-in actually looks like, because I want you to be able to picture yourself doing this. I open Claude and I start talking. I might say, here's what I have going on today, and here's what's been weighing on me. Help me figure out what actually needs my attention and what can wait. Or, I've been going back and forth on this decision for 3 days. Here's the full picture. Help me think through it. Or sometimes it's just a brain dump. Everything that's in my head, all the tasks and worries and ideas and half-finished thoughts, just poured out into a conversation. And then I ask, what matters most right now? What comes back is clarity. Maybe not the perfect answer, but a clearer view of what I already knew. Organized in a way I couldn't organize it myself when my brain was full. That's what I'd been missing for 30 years. Just a way to clear the mental noise before it took over my whole day. If you're a small business owner who starts every morning already behind, already anxious, already reacting instead of leading, I want you to know that it doesn't have to feel that way. You don't need a complicated system. You don't need a perfect morning routine. You just need 15 minutes and one honest conversation. That's the whole thing. If you want to see what this looks like for your specific business, come join us in the Sensible Practice community. It's free, and it's full of business owners who are figuring out how to work in a way that doesn't cost them their health. Join us at school.com/sensiblepractice. Link is in the description. And if you're ready to get a clear picture of exactly where AI could give you real time and energy back in your business, book a free discovery call. The link is in the description also. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.